One of my favorite categories in collecting, when you consider how many great ones there are, Silver Eagles, Morgan dollars, Peace dollars, and all the topics, still is the Franklin Half Dollar series. And it's because, one, they were made a good amount of time ago. They're vintage coins. Two, they're affordable today for how rare they are. And tonight we have two that speak all that. You're looking at two Denver Mint issues, two early Denver Mint issues, the 1953D and the 1954D. Time out. First of all, let's go right to it. Look at the price per coin tonight for these gorgeous unks. We're at $29.95. No guesswork. You're getting exactly these two coins. Let them know which one you want or both. It's that simple.
Our competition's at $78.50 for the 1953 Denver. They're at $68.75 for the 1954 Denver. So the savings is there. The value is there with us here tonight at AVC. $29.95 each as a your choice. So feel free to stock up on either date or multiples of one or the other. That is the beauty of the your choice. Now this is the Franklin Half Dollar series, short series. The only 16 years, the shortest, half dollar series of the 20th century. They made 16 Philadelphias, 14 Denvers, 5 San Franciscos. Now, when we look at Franklin half dollars, we tend to look at mintage figures. And one of the things that's really important to note about these two dates specifically is the mintage figure doesn't really give us the whole story. These have kind of high mintage figures. Specifically,
they're over 20 million each,
yeah.
right?
20 million on one and 25.
And a number, but
right.
There was something that was catastrophic to anything silver in our lifetime. And that was 1980, the Hunt brothers push for silver, and the rush up of silver to $50 an ounce, which means anything that was a half dollar, a slug, an unk, a circulated, a proof, melted at about 20 bucks a throw. So if you put a coin away in the 1960s, because they were silver at that time, by 1980 it was worth how many more times? Silverware, flatware, all that kind of stuff just disappeared. And then after that, the grading services opened up, which means when the good stuff wasn't pulled out of the market before the market just started pulling stuff.
So 35 years of NGC's grading. We look at population reports just to give us an idea of frequency, which means how many have they seen since they started after the series was decimated by that silver rush. And we're finding that in all grades, there are only 5,800 known for 1953 Denver, and that again is out of 20.9 million coins. And 1954 Denver, you're looking at 8,700 known. That's the number of coins they have seen in all grades of over 25 million coins. And if you are a percentage person, it's 0.03% of the mintage figure has been
not
seen.
3%.
Not 3%.
It's 0.03%.
Not 1%.
It's just a fraction.
A fraction of 1%.
And we always want to be in the 1% club in collecting because it means 99% of them are lesser condition, lesser quality, and it's there. But again, as time progresses, as technology's out there to help us, we get just much more information to utilize. If you're looking at these two coins, and you're looking at mintage figures as a barometer, I throw this out there. Look at the 1955 Franklin. There are 35 Franklins, and it has the lowest mintage period. Love the coin. Philadelphia only that year. Special piece. We can't get enough of them. We can't keep them in stock. But just honest engine on this one, to be on the table with the topic, right? We are looking at population reports as a gauge to let us know what is and what isn't out there, what is being seen, and in some cases like these two, what isn't being seen through the services. The 55 Franklin, if you go to the same exact page that you referenced, the 53D at 5,800 and the 54D at 8,700. If you add them together, that's the 55P, the rarest coin for mintage. So it's telling us that what we're seeing sometimes has multiple levels. It explains why I can't find this and I might be able to find that. And it also helps explain value because, well, these are very affordable today in the marketplace. The 55 isn't bad. Usually they're about 39 to 49 when we have them. But we're telling you outright, we see fewer of these two than we see of that one. And the population reports of NGC, PCGS, they all back it up. We see fewer of these coins in the marketplace. So it's just one of those unique scenarios, but it's all the information. Use it as you will. We use it because it just backs up what we see. We see a roll of 55s every once in a while. We see a roll of 56s every once in a while. These here were not rolls. 2 coins here, 3 coins there, and accumulated over the last couple of months to where we can actually have a conversation tonight about them.
90% silver, uncirculated. These are the Denvers. On top of that bell, that's where you'll find the mint mark. You'll see a small D there just under the E, about 12 o'clock. These are those Denver, the very visible mint mark. Look how beautiful and stunning blast white these are, uncirculated, each individually encapsulated. And the best part about it is they're not $78.50 each. They're not $68.75 each. They are $29.95 each. Now, the phones are very busy at this value. I am not surprised. A lot of multiples going out the door. So please don't forget about the website. That's always an alternative to buy when the phones are busy. avccoins.com is the website. Plug in those item numbers, add your number to the cart, and just come back to the show. We could always open your order on the next item if you'd like to call us back.
Again, just give us a call. We'll find your order. We'll add to it. We just don't want anybody to miss out. We have on a regular basis the 50-odd items we talk about every night. A good 18 to 20 of them always sell out, and it's just part of the process. We wish we had more of those because we're turning away sales. We don't want to do that either. But whenever we see it get close, we want to make sure you know, so that way everybody's on the same page together. Guys, we got to put a 1-minute clock up on this one. Again, I can't remember the last time we had these 2 years together, or even them individually for that matter. And now and now at this price. It's just everything falling in order cleanly. Again, the last big silver coin in circulation, the peace dollar, ended in 35. The Franklin didn't start till 48. As you referenced, it only lasted 16 years. 14 of them were Denvers. These are 2 of the keys in that entire series. And that's because mintage figures are part of it, the chapter 1. But how many times have you ever opened up a book and read the first chapter, and by the time you got to the end of the book, it wasn't even the same story? We're telling you right now, population reports and the other bits of information we have that has just been on the table for us to look at gives us the ability to understand why we can't find these, and also why our competition is where again?
$78.50, $68.75. We're over $45 less, $35 less on the second. Tremendous savings.
We're
Tremendous
less than half the price on 2 of the key cogs to the entire Franklin series. This one, these 2 Denver Fellows are winners.